Ethan's mother worked as a maid in the city. Every week she came home exhausted, yet she never failed to encourage him. One evening, she saw him crying over a broken pencil and said softly, "Son, the world might break your tools, but never let it break your will." Those words became his life's compass. As years passed, Ethan had to leave school to help his mother. He worked in a small mechanic shop, fixing old motorbikes for a few coins. Yet, even during his breaks, he read engineering books he borrowed from the library. His boss laughed at him. "You'll die fixing bikes, boy. Dreams don't feed the poor." But Ethan whispered, "One day they will." He saved every penny to apply for college. When the letter finally came, it wasn't what he hoped for. Rejected. He tried again. Rejected. Again and again. Rejection after rejection. Yet Ethan never stopped. Years went by. His friends found jobs, started families, and moved on. Ethan still worked at the shop. One night, he sat alone, staring at his reflection in a small mirror, asking himself, maybe they were right. Maybe dreams aren't for people like me. But then he looked at his mother's photo on the wall and remembered her words, "Don't give up." He took a deep breath, wiped his tears, and decided if no one believed in him, he would still believe in himself. Ethan began creating small machines using scrap parts, fans made from old motors, water pumps from discarded engines. One day, while testing a design in the shop, a man walked in, an engineer from a nearby university. He looked at Ethan's design and asked, "Who built this?" Ethan hesitated. "I did, sir." The man smiled. "Do you know what this is worth?" That engineer saw raw talent and gave Ethan a scholarship to study mechanical engineering. At college, Ethan was older than his classmates. He felt out of place, but he worked harder than anyone. He spent nights in the lab, days attending lectures, and weekends fixing small projects for extra money. After years of hard work, Ethan built a small, energy-efficient motor that could run longer on less fuel, something that could help millions in rural areas. When his invention was presented at an international competition, the judges were amazed. Ethan won first prize. He stood on stage with tears in his eyes, remembering every insult, every rejection, every long night under the streetlight. He whispered to himself, "I made it, Mom." The audience gave him a standing ovation. His story spread across newspapers and television, the boy who never gave up. Years later, Ethan returned to his village. He built a school for poor children, with workshops filled with tools and computers. He told them, "You don't need money to dream. You just need belief." And when kids asked how he succeeded, he smiled and said, "I just never gave up." Failure isn't the end. It's the beginning of your greatest story. If this story inspired you, subscribe, like, share, and comment "I'll never give up" to inspire others worldwide.